Hey man, let me hook you up with some primo, grade A, I'm talking straight off the top of the bush, guaranteed quality comedy.
I gotta join, man.
Here's a movie that made me into the man that I am today. This is Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Cheech and Chong. You know Cheech and Chong. Come on, man. Cheech Marin, Tommy Chong. I mean, they were like big in the 70s. They used to do their comedy routines and sell their records in the 70s. You know, very counterculture, always very drug adjacent kind of humor. You know, some scatological humor in there. A lot of sex humor in there. A lot of sex jokes. And basically, they're just two stoners and they're funny as shit. Like, I'm Canadian, eh? And you'd think I would identify more with Bob and Doug. And while I do love Bob and Doug, and that's one of my favorite movies, is Strange Brew. Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, I think I like this better. And I gotta say, I think that this is a little bit more personal to me. I mean, being from Canada, like, you know, weed is legal here. But it's only been legal for the last 7 years. It's not like I waited till it was legal to start smoking weed. I mean, because of stuff like Cheech and Chong and all the drug references and reefer references in the 80s movies and 70s movies, yeah, you know, I wanted to try it. But long before I ever tried it, I saw this movie. And I know I was way too young to be seeing it. I don't know, I guess I was like 10, 11. Somebody got a copy of it on VHS, and somebody's older brother let us watch it all the time, and oh my god, this movie has made me laugh every time I see it for the last 40 years, 45 years since I first saw it. I don't remember exactly when I saw it, but there's a lot of things I don't remember. But what I do remember about this movie is all those awesome jokes in there. I mean, this movie is just a stream of jokes.
Are you guys in speed, man? Huh? His name is Ralph, man.
It's a stream of consciousness kind of movie, really, I guess. Like,
you want some smoke?
I think we're parked, man.
It's the misadventures of Pedro and Man. That's right, I say, instead of Cheech and Chong, I say Pedro, which is Cheech Marin's character, and Man, because that's how Tommy Chong was cast in the movie, like in the credits. He's just, hey man, like nobody ever says his name in the entire movie. But actually he, like, Tommy Chong's character grows up like super rich, and he lives in this big fancy mansion with his super rich parents, and he's just a bum and a dope smoking hippie and just out of it all the time, and he just leaves home and he just goes to the city to, I guess, to LA, hitchhikes on the side of the road, and he gets picked up by Pedro the Buckers, man. They first meet and they immediately get high, and
Is that a joint?
Mostly Maui Wowie, man.
Yeah.
But it's got some Labrador in it.
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man?
just boom, floodgates are open, man. Both just idiots, and they've got their own weird, like, little world views, and they're very different, but they're very compatible, and they do shit together, and they instantly become friends. Pedro and the Man, they spend, like, you know, a good couple of scenes just looking for weed, so they have to go to see Cousin Strawberry.
That's my cousin Strawberry, man.
And Cousin Strawberry's like a Vietnam vet, and he has like this weird birthmark, and he's really paranoid about people looking at his birthmark.
I wasn't looking at his neck.
And Cousin Strawberry has like a Vietnam flashback, and the place gets raided by the immigration and deports all the illegal Mexicans and stuff, and you know, it's obviously it's a comedy, right? So We're not making any political statements here about drugs or about immigration or any of that stuff here. We're just watching a movie that's like funny as hell. There's tons of drugs in it. Oh, and one major character in this movie, besides Cheech and Chong, is Sergeant Stadenko.
Attention all units, this is Sergeant Stadenko.
Sergeant Stadenko.
Sergeant Stadenko!
Played by Stacy Keach. And he is hilarious in this movie. He's such a hard ass, he's such an asshole, and he's this cop and he's trying to catch these guys like smuggling weed over the border. Meanwhile, they're not transporting weed in their van. The van is the weed. It's made out of weed. And anyway, Sergeant Stadenko, he's a hard ass and he treats his subordinate officers like crap. And
tell the men it's time to shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon!
Shoot the moon.
You are a stupid, stupid man!
he's in charge of this operation codename Hard Hat.
This is codenamed Hard Hat.
What's that, lard ass?
Bye-bye, lard ass.
I don't know, he's great in there. Tom Skerritt as Cousin Strawberry is pretty great.
You want some smoke?
Cheech and Chong, this is Cheech and Chong in their vintage prime, man. Like, this is right after they transitioned from comedy albums and went to the big screen. Obviously, they did a lot of live performances and stuff, but this is their first movie. I still think this movie is awesome. It makes me laugh every time. And it kind of inspires me to, have a different frame of mind. So, yeah, one of my favorite comedies ever. So I gotta give Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, 1978. I gotta give it an A+. I gotta. I don't know. This movie's been around since the dawn of time, right? But, if you've never seen it, or if you think it's just gonna be a bunch of drug-smoking jokes and you don't want to see it, I don't care, don't see it, but...
Is that a joint?
Do yourself a favor if you just don't care what you're laughing at, because you'll laugh at this. Guaranteed.
Are you guys some speed, man?
Huh? I got a joint, man.
I think we're parked, man.
Well, maybe not guaranteed. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. But I give it an A+. So there. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyhow, yeah, we'll clean up our act a little bit by the next video. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'll keep the hair for a while, I think. But until the next one, have a good one, everybody.